Picture this, it's 1999, it's a Saturday morning and it's raining outside. So, what are you going to do? Well, you start up your trusty PlayStation, of course. You press the play button, you hear that beautiful sound. And decide how you're going to spend the next 3 hours. Oh, did I mention you also love the new Star Wars film that's just come out? And since you're a kid, you don't really care about any of the faults. All you know it's Star Wars and you'll buy it. So, there you are, sitting down on your C-3PO chair, drinking your Obi-Wan Pepsi can, wearing your Darth Maul t-shirt, and of course your Jar Jar Binks slippers, and you get ready to play the Phantom Menace video game that was released alongside the film on May for PC, Windows and PlayStation 1. Following the storyline of the movie, Phantom Menace the video game lets you play as Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson, Natalie Portman and this guy as you fight your way through droids, sand people and muggers as you try and free the planet Naboo from the clutches of the evil Trade Federation. Don't worry, forget about all that. The opening reminds you every time you start the first level, and right off the bat, what you notice is the graphics, which, and I can't really defend it that much, just look ugly. Even in a time where video games like Metal Gear Solid and Tomb Raider show that even with limited texture, video game characters can look less like cardboard cutouts and more like people. And this doesn't really show a good example of that. But graphics don't make a game. It's all about gameplay, which is, well, half and half. Each playable character has the exact same moveset, except for the Jedi who can use the Force, which isn't that impressive. The best you can use it with is to flip switches and push buttons. You can also change weapons, from blasters to bombs, but who would want to stop using a lightsaber? Moving on. But never mind the droids, the real enemy of the game is the terrible camera, which is always positioned in a bird's eye view where you can't really see what's always ahead of you, and will make you miss platforms when you're trying to jump. And that's another major issue with this game. The difficulty is brutal. 1 minute you could get through an area with no problem, the next you're slowly going insane over the fact that you need health and there aren't any health packs anywhere. So the best option is to use cheats, which makes the experience a bit less rage engaging and more like you're an invincible warrior, like a Jedi should be. Speaking of which, if there's one thing people remember about this game, it's the fact you can kill any non-important story characters and get away with it. Which means fans were killing sand people and younglings before Anakin made it cool. But I'm speaking a bit too negative here. Is there anything good about this game? Well, the levels are expansive enough that not only does every character you come across have something to say, but you can also take part in side quests, which for a license-based game at the time is impressive, and the voice actors do decent impressions.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Feelings serve you well, Obi-Wan.
And I might as well bring up the PC copy of the game isn't as ugly as the PlayStation copy, but that doesn't change anything else about it. So to wrap this review up, do I recommend the Phantom Menace video game? Other than the nostalgic feeling? No. That is if you're a casual gamer. If you're a Star Wars fan and like a quick challenge, then give it a go and try not to use the cheat code. And then afterwards quickly play Force Unleashed and Jedi Fallen Order to make yourself feel better afterwards.